I'm telling you, I just cannot stop making this one-pot chickpea, lentil, and pumpkin curry.
It's creamy, cozy, high in plant-based protein, completely dairy-free, and it's packed with anti-inflammatory ingredients that help your body heal and thrive from the inside out.
Now, I quickly first shared this meal during my Crocktober series I'm doing here on YouTube Shorts, and ever since then, I have been making this meal on the weekends and eating it all week. If you're not following along with the Crocktober series, make sure you're subscribed to this channel because I'm gonna be sharing more one-pot, crock-pot meals that are easy, delicious, anti-inflammatory, great for your health, and great for weight loss, so you're not gonna wanna miss that. But I'm telling you, this has become one of those repeat meals that I look forward to every single time. And if you've been following me even for the past week, if you saw the video from last week, you know how important it is to me to repeat my meals. That helps keep me consistent with my health and weight loss journey. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up above and in the description. You should definitely check it out because I think you'll find it pretty beneficial. Okay, so what makes this curry so good for you? Because every single ingredient has anti-inflammatory benefits. First off, we have onion and garlic, and I'm actually using some garlic, minced garlic already in a jar. It's just easy. Both of these are rich in antioxidants and compounds that help support your immune system and lowers inflammation. We then have chickpeas, and then lentils. These are loaded with plant-based proteins, fiber, polyphenols, and those things help support your gut microbiome. And when your gut is healthy, inflammation goes down. We have pumpkin puree, which adds a dose of beta carotene and vitamin C. Both are amazing for your skin and your immune system. And the curry spice blend we're gonna add is not just for flavor. Curry spice blends usually have turmeric in them, which contains curcumin, and that is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds ever studied. And we'll finish off with a little cayenne pepper metabolism boost. And thanks to the capsaicin in there, we're gonna be lowering inflammation again. So not only is this curry gonna taste amazing, every single bite you have is gonna be working for you. It's pretty awesome. You can make this in a crock pot and let it sit all day. You can also make this in an Instant Pot. One pot, that's all we need. But today we're gonna be doing the stovetop.
Okay, so you've already seen me saute the onion and garlic in a little bit of veggie broth. I don't use oil. And if you want the full recipe, don't forget it's linked down below in the description. It's just a link right to a printable recipe on my website. So now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. First, we're adding our spices right into the onion and garlic, about a tablespoon of curry powder and a pinch of cayenne pepper. I mix that in really well so it coats everything and the spices really start to bloom. And then next, we're gonna pour in about 2 cups of low sodium veggie broth. Then we're gonna add our chickpeas, or garbanzo beans, whatever you wanna call them, along with 1 cup of split red lentils. Now for the creamy part, a can of light coconut milk. I personally love coconut milk here. If you're trying to lose weight and prefer not to use it, I get it. You can always swap it for another plant milk like almond or soy. But for me, even with the light coconut milk, I've still been able to lose weight and maintain weight because I'm not eating the whole pot at once. I'm getting like a small portion of the fat per serving, so it really doesn't make a big difference, but do whatever works best for you. Now before we season, we're gonna add in our pumpkin puree. I'm doing about 1 can, and then I finish it off with a little salt and pepper. You can just do that to taste. We give everything a good stir and cover it and let it simmer until the lentils are tender and everything's creamy and blended together. Okay, now you can make fresh rice if you want. I love to always keep this frozen rice on hand because it just makes things like dishes go a lot quicker for me. And one little hack I have is when you're hungry and you just made something like this, right? That is so super hot, like to the point where if you ate it, you'd burn your mouth. I take the rice and I put it in the bowl frozen, and then I put on top of it the piping hot meal, and it melts together and it makes the meal like eatable. So it's not super hot because the frozen rice kind of cools it down, but then the hot curry will defrost the rice. It's pretty awesome, okay? Just trust me. I'm telling you, it's pretty genius, but today we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually defrost the rice because I would have to like mix up the whole thing and it won't be as pretty for pictures, so. Once it's done, look how creamy and cozy this is, and I'm telling you, it smells amazing.
I always show you the food like that. I don't know why, it's just like, it's satisfying to me. And I kind of think it would be satisfying to you. I don't know, I could be totally wrong, but let's try this out. This is ridiculously good. I could eat this every day of my life. I'm so glad to be done with the overcomplicating meal thing. I used to do that all the time. I thought I needed, you know, all these fancy elaborate meals, all these ingredients, and I thought that is what would help keep me on track with healthy living. But honestly, that's what held me back. When I started repeating simple, satisfying meals like this one, that's when everything changed. I stopped obsessing over what to eat, my energy went up, and that's when the weight finally started coming off of me. It's one of the biggest lessons I've learned, the power of repetition. When you find meals you love that make you feel your best, just repeat them over and over again. It's okay. Not only does it save time, it removes stress, and it keeps things steady and going. Once again, if you have not seen that video from last week, check it out. Y'all, making a meal like this is exactly what I teach you inside of my Healthy Vegan Reset. High fiber, high volume meals that keep you full and satisfied, all while your body naturally burns fat. And remember, if you're trying to lose weight, the goal is not to eat less, it's to eat smarter. We want to be able to fill our stomachs and feel satisfied, right? So you gotta figure out how you can do that the smart way. And meals like this are the reason I was able to lose 50 pounds so easy. And I built my reset to show you exactly how I did it step by step, really easy. How to create new habits, how to stay consistent with it, and how to finally get healthy and get the weight off for good. And if you're not ready to like jump all in with the reset, I get it. You just want a few little healthy steps to kind of get you going. Make sure you check out my free weight loss cheat sheet guide. I put it in the description for you. You can download it, and it just lists out like the easy habits that I started to make this whole thing easy and sustainable. Okay, now if you try this recipe, I want to know down in the comments, what did you think about it? Are you gonna add this to your weekly rotation? I really hope you do. I don't think you'll regret it.